This podcast is brought to you by the couchcommentators.shop. Help support the channel by purchasing your Couch Commentators merchandise using the link below. Welcome back to the Couch Commentators podcast, the fastest growing podcast in the nation, and some may say the world. As always, James and Dan by my side. Gentlemen, footy's over. Rugby league, the season has finally come to an end.
If I was wearing another shirt underneath, I would have taken my shirt off.
It's tough. It's tough at the moment for us. Obviously, we do have the Ashes and the cricket as well coming up. So
the Ashes and
footy,
the Ashes.
the footy Ashes, the real Ashes. But yeah, there's a lot of sport to come. But it's tough. The rugby league season over is always tough.
The rugby league season is hotting down.
It's hotting down.
Like about time. It's been such a grueling and long off season.
Yeah.
I've just been hiding in my cave waiting for Cricket Chat to get its rightful spot back up in the run order.
I thought it was pre-season. I thought there was still trials going on. Oh, yeah.
Look, over the weekend, the Great Australian Bat-Off got started.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I was just in your bedroom, wasn't
Yeah. Just watching the Shield.
Yeah.
Miss the footballer.
I look forward.
Sound like me.
Look forward to the weekly cricket chats. How was your weekend though? Did you get up to anything?
Yeah, it was good. Caught up with some mates, watched the game on Sunday. Played some video games over the weekend, so I was Dan.
Yeah. Got the streaming going as well. Good.
Didn't get into that.
Dan, mate, how was your weekend?
Yeah, not too bad. Had a quiet one, as always. Streaming, just playing games. Watched the footy on Sunday. Had a couple drinks at home, you know.
Yeah, nice,
Just
mate.
a quiet
Very
one.
nice.
Didn't want to go anywhere.
Yeah. Look, I actually did the same as James. Just went to a mate's house, watched the footy, watched some UFC, gambled a bit. Not big winning stories this week, unfortunately, from my
Mate,
my
I
bank
did.
account.
It didn't help any of the couchies with accountability that
Yeah,
we get into, but I picked not last second, but close to last second. I put on a multi with just players that I haven't looked at all in all my other bets, and that's the one that got up.
Nice.
But it was good to have the long weekend, to be fair. Guys.
Yes.
The long weekend was good.
What's that?
Well, you look, when you have an extra day off of work. Yeah.
What's that?
yeah.
Could you elaborate more, please?
I did push the podcast as Tuesday of recording because I just wanted to feel the long weekend, wanted to bask in it. So
We didn't want to be like last year when we were laying on your couch and
hungover.
hungover as shit.
So yeah,
That was a high performing episode.
Yeah,
That was actually a really good episode. I remember
guys,
that.
let's just take the thumbnail, lay down. Yeah, that's perfect.
Perfect.
Grand final hangover 2.
The second wasn't as good as the first.
Yeah, hangover 2 wasn't that good, to be fair. Speaking of accountability, guys, we'll just get right into it. Rip the Band-Aid off as per usual. None of us won. We had 2 shots at glory this week. We had a horse that we could pick. We also had our footy multis. And alas, none of us got the fucking biggies. James got closest, getting a second place.
Yeah, it wasn't by a lot that I got chased down, but it did.
Yeah, it hurts. It hurts. I got a 1 out of 2 legs. I mean, my one leg was Autumn Glow, who hasn't lost the race, so that was pretty fucking running good. Via Sustina just didn't kick.
Yeah, donkey.
Dan, your horse still racing?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I didn't even see it across the finish line, mate.
So it was $17. When you put it in the chat, I'm like, "Are you sure this is the horse you want?" Yeah, no good from us in the footy multis. Me and James nowhere near. I think you only had Ellie Katoa. The 2 wingers we picked just didn't score. The other 2 wingers though, decent.
I honestly kind of remember my multi.
Yours was Pappenhausen multi into
Oh yeah,
Melbourne
that's
win.
right.
Yeah, but that's why I put my little civilian bet on, because I was like, we were so heavy on Warbrick. Oh no,
Yeah.
sorry, Coates. It was Coates and who was it? Carapani.
Yeah.
That's right. So I went Mariner and Meany in my little civilian bet with Katoa, and that was good.
Got a win for himself. So he was cheering while the couchies were not.
Yeah.
Okay, that's accountability. We should promise to be better. We'll try our best next week.
Yeah, with your head not over it.
Head not over it.
1-800.
858
Hey, 5-8. Hey, I'm in pretty good form. First 1 week, second the next.
Yeah.
Oh, there was a bad trend.
Yeah.
So you're going to get third next week.
No, he bounces back.
Shit.
First, second.
Backs up at huge pain, then pick it for the place.
That's what I was doing. I was back in glory, you know. I was
Yeah.
going for that $16,
Got to chase
$17.
glory. When we come to the pointy end of the season, you got to chase the glory.
Exactly.
That's why I backed like $4 on. All right, now we get to the cooling down, the hotting down, as you were saying, the NRL talk. There's not going to be too many to come after this. It's going to get.
It's somber.
Look, there's still going to be plenty.
Oh yeah. There's off-season dramas always going to happen.
There's like
International
4 weeks of
games.
internationals.
But it will get put to the back burner for cricket chat, which makes James's fucking lips sour, baby.
It makes him rock hard,
Oh, he's
baby.
rock hard, baby. But yeah, NRL talk. Let's get into it. There was a couple grand finals on the weekend. Obviously, the main one being the NRL grand final, but we won't get into that first. We will get into the State Cup challenge. It was the Wars versus the Burleigh Bears. And wow, this was a fucking pumping. 50-20, the Wars dominate them.
Bears can't win the grand final
Bears
anymore.
can't win the grand final, unfortunately. And
Last week gets stripped off them.
the New South Wales Warriors was what a great day. Really, really good for New South Wales. And it was good to see. That just shows, honestly, how good of a run they were going through the Cup.
Yeah.
Mate, that hiccup against the Dragons is an anomaly in the
it was-
semi, like, because after that they put Parramatta to the sword. They ended up. It was a bit late that they ran away with it, but they still did run away with it against the Dragons, and then they
Yeah.
do this to the Bears.
Yeah, poor Bears didn't know what they had coming.
Yeah, at least like Dragons and Parramatta had played them throughout the year, so you
Yeah.
knew that the quality you're up against.
Like, Warriors did have a few NRL players in there, like Tanner Boyd, like
Yeah.
Tantua Peaky.
Yeah.
But still, like, fuck, it's.
They were just another level above
Yeah.
the Queensland Cup. And look, they just don't get rugby league,
Nah.
which is obvious into the next two grand finals. That's pretty much all, though, for the New South Wales
Oh
Cup.
yeah, Tanner Boyd was dialed with the boot.
Tanner Boyd
Yeah.
dialed. Yeah, did he get
7
man of
from
the match?
9.
I don't know. He killed it.
yeah, he
that
scored a try.
Setu 2 was good as well on the wing.
Yeah.
He looks like a frubber. Looks like
Come to
he-
Para.
yeah.
I think we're losing low backs. So.
Yeah. Tane Peak, he also looks like he fucking pumped him as well. A couple tries for him. Just a fucking all-round fuck fest for the Wars. And it's good to see. Up the Wars. They deserve something.
Up
Not
the
a new NRL grand final win, but New South Wales Cup. They'll take it. Now we
Well, they
get
got that, and they got the SG ball.
SG ball. Yeah.
Like that's the under 19s comp.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, good year for them then.
Yeah.
You know, hats off to them.
Beat Para in that too.
Yeah, rough. Okay, now we go to the NRLW. Look, maybe second or third game of NRLW that I've watched for the season, but
Is it bad I didn't even watch this?
well,
I don't think I've
I'd say
watched
it's pretty
any
good.
NRLW games.
It was
at
grand
all.
final day, mate. You had to watch it. Had to watch it. Yeah, good game. Good game.
Thrilling.
Thrilling game, close one. Look, wasn't expected to be this close, honestly. Roosters also getting two players like almost HIA each other. One of them we know, Rima Butler. Shout out Rima. She ended up with like an egg the size of like this on her face. I don't know how neither of them went off for a HIA, which is crazy. Look, I did have a multi on this game. It didn't get up, but Tamika Upton, she looked pretty good out there. There was a chance for an intercept try that was taken away as well, which was rough.
Yeah.
There was also, so the intercept try was rightfully so taken away, but then the Roosters, the Broncos' last try, Mele Hafanga, who ended up being woman of the match, he pretty much never put the ball down, and there's clear footage
I think
of
I've
it
seen that, yeah.
happening. And just,
It went up as held up, didn't it?
so that
I
doesn't
think it
happen.
went up as try.
try, so they couldn't
couldn't
overturn it.
Yeah.
But yeah, if that doesn't happen, game on. That was close. That would have sucked for the Roosters players. Mele
Yeah.
Hafanga, there's been a lot of memes come out that she draws a lot of resemblance to BJ Laylaw in his prime.
I did see that on TikTok.
But which is funny. But she was just another level
Yeah.
out there, honestly.
Mate, she's the size of the front rowers, but
Yeah.
she has the speed and agility
In
to
the
hang
centres.
out in the centres and just terrorized.
You know what's the worst thing about Broncos winning this?
Yeah.
They're only getting stronger next year because they're getting that girl from Newcastle.
Jesse Southwell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Yeah.
fucking ridiculous,
Rich get
man.
richer and they get better.
Yeah.
Same with these two teams. They're just a different breed because
Yeah.
of how many Australian players they're allowed to have in their teams, pretty much.
Surely Brigginshaw retires soon. Like,
Yeah, maybe after getting another prem. Yeah, fuck, good game, Warren. Good game.
Yeah.
Good to see the Broncos win one.
yeah. I haven't
Yeah.
got tired of seeing Brisbane win.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure I seen it last. No, Roosters won last year. Probably the year before.
yeah. I would have loved to see Sharks get through because I feel like we win this. The Broncos just lucky,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like they're the best team in the fucking NRLW. No,
Nah.
not at all.
Not at all. Not at all. Now, gentlemen, the creme de la creme,
The thing we've been waiting for.
what we've been waiting for, the NRL Grand Final. Wow, firstly, what a game. What a fucking game.
Fucking beautiful game, honestly.
Beautiful game. 26-22, the Broncos defeat the Melbourne Storm. Firstly, just great stuff, guys. Good stuff. Good stuff. Some of you deserved it, some not. But it was...
Ezra, man. What?
Who said that? Who said that?
Must
Oh,
have been the
yeah.
fucking win.
Worst part was he was good in the game as well.
Yeah, you did
Yeah.
play pretty well. The game was fucking... It had a bit of roller coaster emotions, everything
Oh.
like that.
Just that last 5 minutes.
The Brisbane comeback, what we've been so used to now over the final series
Yeah.
and before the final series. There was so much stuff. Walshy, fucking, how good was he?
How much toilet water do you reckon he drank on Saturday night?
Oh, mate, at least 2 full toilets, like
Yeah.
real toilets worth of
Just pick
toilet
up the
water.
toilet paper.
I reckon like they probably had one in the middle of the dressing rooms, poured beer in it, and just everyone fucking scoop out your toilet water. The plumber out. Wow,
Man.
there was so many good stuff to go through. First, we'll go to who impressed you, who let you down, and I have a feeling that Walsh may have impressed you.
Reece Lightning.
Reece Lightning, James, he impressed you.
Yeah. So what impressed me, because I reckon we just instead pick a part of his game that impressed
I
us
think we
each.
all just pick something that
No.
We
impressed
just
us.
all pick Reece Walsh
Yeah.
and then all pick apart.
So Reece Walsh impressed me. Fucking almost got a lisp there.
Yeah.
When he made the read, the full commit, tackle onto Pappenhausen,
Yeah.
and it's 2-on-1. Katoa's there. Ezra is in cover defense. He makes a split decision to just back that Ezra will get there on Katoa and just goes all in on Pappenhausen.
Yeah.
He gets it right anyway, so it didn't matter. And just nails him.
Game saver, try saver. Oh, I would
Premiership
say,
winning
premiership
play.
winning player right there. Dan, what Reece Walsh moment made you rock hard?
Like, it's fuck. You can't. It's hard to pick one moment because his whole game was just fucking brilliant. Honestly,
It's true.
like his attack, he was just working hard. His fucking defense in the back was working hard.
I'd have to say his try against Pappenhausen was fucking,
Yeah, that-
where
where he
he
just
steps,
fucking-
go straight through and just
Yeah.
fucking
And speed is power,
Yeah.
but also strength is power because
Pop
he's
that,
so much
Pappy.
stronger than he looks.
Oh mate, for a little guy like he's so strong, man.
I'd have to say mine though, like that was probably really good. I would say the Kamakami for try save as well. He was the one who got in for that tackle.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah,
Him dropping the ball
Yeah.
stops the momentum of Storm just rolling on into the second half and just fucking winning the
100%.
thing. Instead, dropping that. Hello. Game on.
Yeah.
Um,
when that happened, it was just like instant switch. Broncos turned it on,
Yeah.
scored those quick tries.
Hey, what a game from him. 3 try assists, 1 try.
Yeah,
Billions of meters, billions of tackle breaks. Just an absolute great performance.
honestly, I don't think anyone out there deserved the Clive Churchill more than him.
Yeah. I think
Maybe if Storm won, it could have gone to Hughes.
people have been like saying the best individual performance in the grand final.
Yeah.
Look,
It's close to it.
it's
to be
close, but I feel like Cleary.
Cleary 2023.
Fuck, it was
But the
good.
idea is though is that it's also like this is a full 80.
Yeah, it was a full 80-minute performance where Cleary was just that last
Yeah.
20-minute block.
And then people also saying the best run for a finals, like
Yeah,
grand final as well. Then like usual comparisons to Trebojevic, Hayne, your Barber.
Yeah.
Hard
The-
to say Hayne wasn't probably
Well,
better, bringing a
Yeah.
shit heap of the Parramatta to the
Yeah.
grand final.
Yeah.
the reason why he sort of gets the nod, though, well, I'm almost happy to give it to Walsh, is
Yeah.
because he did it on the grand final.
Yeah.
I think his run was less impressive than
He didn't have to
all
verse
three of
fucking
them.
3 million over the Caps Melbourne Storm.
No, he didn't. He did it. That gets glossed over quite a bit
Yeah.
when they talk about, oh, Melbourne shut down Hayne
Yeah.
and the fucking Globetrotters.
When you made the grand final in 09, Hayne played his grand final against us.
Yeah, well, the
he
thing
also-
is, Hayne also still played good against Melbourne, and
Yeah.
we made a comeback in the second half and were just short.
Yeah.
He had like the halves partnership of Jeff Robson and fucking
Was it Keating?
yeah, something
Yeah, I
like
think it was.
Yeah, or was it Mortimer?
Yeah, either way.
It was either one of them. Yeah,
He had to bring the shit heap up to the
Like,
finals,
his
make it
back
to the
was
grand
fucking
final.
Other than Hayne, our best
Yeah.
players were like Inu,
Yeah.
Fui, Hindmarsh, and Kalis.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Your whole
And
forward
then
pack.
in Broncos, in Walsh's fucking Arsenal, he had
yeah, just
Reynolds,
half,
Hunt,
half an Australian team if
Payne
they
Haas,
wanted it.
Carrigan. Man, you must be happy seeing your man Benny Hunt.
Look, I did say it to my mum that legit, Ben Hunt is the only player I was happy for on that night. Like, as much as I hated to see him go from the Dragons,
Yeah.
but like, fuck me, he deserved that so much, man. Like,
Yeah.
10 years on from when he cost him in 2015, like,
Look.
you've seen how much it meant to him.
It was great to see him win. Even like when he got HIA, it looked like he was gonna like fucking trip over his own feet. He still wanted
Yeah.
to keep playing. That's
Also,
the fighting spirit.
Shout out to fucking Ryan Pappenhausen. Like, the game's on the line, and he sees Ben Hunt
Hunt,
stumbling, and he's just like, fuck, like, makes a beeline for him. Obviously,
Yeah.
Reece Walsh got to him first to hold him up, but like,
Yeah,
fucking,
yeah. Look, who
Reece
would have
Walsh
thought?
probably whispering, like, "Don't worry, I got this
Yeah.
as well."
yeah,
Jump on my back, go to the bench.
yeah,
Him, Carapani, bloody Reynolds at the end of the game, all off the field.
Yeah,
Is
the,
like-
mate, the Reynolds
Yeah.
one was so early.
Scary.
But at that stage, you're like, all right, oh no, Ben Hunt
Yeah,
goes
I
into.
know. We have
uh,
Ben Hunt on 500k.
Yeah.
It's
like Ben Hunt goes to halfback, Ezra Mem to
Yeah.
5'8".
I was saying to
Bruh.
James, like, which other team can you lose your half 5'8", and still have a fucking international Queensland step up? Like any other team probably drops out of the finals or goes to like 8th place. They are able to maintain,
Yeah,
go to 4th place, win a comp from there.
Mate, they won every game since they lost both of them in the same play.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of. I think it's kind of fucked. Something's got to be looked into.
Yeah.
That they could have, like, they could sign Ben Hunt on that unders.
Yeah.
The third party packet he fucking has is
Oh,
ridiculous.
mate, I'm wondering how much of a fucking brown paper bag you got
Oh,
after the
yeah.
game on Sunday. Hey, honestly,
That's ridiculous.
but, fuck, it was a great game, honestly.
So I did some research and I was just looking at my phone because I also wanted to second check something. So I wanted to have a look at the minutes they were in the lead in each of their games. So in the grand final, it was their biggest time in the lead. It was a total of 28 minutes, including time at the start of the game because they scored first and then holding on at the end. Against the Panthers, it was a total of 4 to 5 minutes. They scored at the 75th, kicked the goal at roughly the 76th.
Yep.
Against the Raiders, it was against the Raiders, it was a total of 9 minutes. That was all at the start of the game. Because obviously then they won at Golden Point. But a total of 42 minutes across 3 games that they've just won the comp.
Yeah,
They were in the
The
lead for.
comeback kings, the fucking comeback kings. And I did say this actually to James off air. I would like to take credit as a Sharks team because I think the first comeback victory of their season was against us when we were up by like 20-something points, and it was almost impossible, unfathomable for them to come back from that. At last they did, and that kind of created their name, where they got their title of the comeback kids, you know. And without us again, they don't win the comps.
I just want to say a couple of my own stats here. Statsman follow. Shout
Yeah,
out,
he's
Mike.
out. He's out of fucking job. You guys have got the stats.
So this grand final was the most watched grand final in Australian sports history.
Let's go.
There was 1.3 million viewers watching on 9 Now, up 68% from last year. And it was 4.6 million people in total tuned in to watch the NRL grand final, up 32% on last year. So
Yeah.
obviously people were sick of watching fucking Penrith win
Yeah.
grand finals.
I think the AFL got like 4.1 or 4.3. I think it was.
Yeah.
So we pumped it. Fucking pumped
man.
it.
We
Yeah.
are superior sport.
The other thing I heard, the NRLW outperformed the Bledisloe that was on at the same time.
Fuck yeah.
NRL dubs.
Also, speaking of the
Sorry, not the same time. It was the day before, but yeah.
speaking of the try, like the first try the Broncos got, I think I seen something. It was the third fastest try in a grand final because it was like 3 minutes in or something.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I know because I just had to check
Yeah.
it out.
Reece Walsh was like the fucking replica of the try against Penrith, where he's like getting tackled and just throw it out to the wing. Was pretty
Yeah, that
pretty
was
horny stuff as well.
It was a good try, I must
Good
admit.
cutout ball for one of his
Yeah,
other
Again,
tries.
just the strength of like going, busting half through the tackles, keeping your composure and getting the ball out like that.
You know what? We've jerked off Broncos a lot here, like given they did win the premiership.
Mm.
But I just want to jerk off Melbourne just one time. The try that Jerome Hughes scored, where he just goes step, bang, gets over the line under the post. I was like, bro, that was fucking good try.
Easy.
And like
With
Eli
a fucking broken arm.
Yeah,
and Eli Katoa has stepped up, and
Yeah.
he's just the outright best second rower in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish he was Australian,
Yeah.
honestly. I honestly wish he was Australian.
Yeah.
Fuck me, we could need him.
While we're talking on the Melbourne side, let's put our fucking Melbourne hats on for a little bit. The sin bins. The sin bins is a big talking point
Yeah.
because during this whole year, that shot that Reece Walsh put on is definitely a sin bin,
Yeah.
Yep.
potentially a send off.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say
100%.
send off because mitigating factors where he's slipping.
Yeah.
Sin bin, 100%.
Yeah.
I have no doubt.
If that happens probably first 10 rounds of the year,
Yeah.
it's sin bin straight away.
I think 27 rounds of the
Yeah.
fucking year. Any other team, any other game, I think
Yeah.
that's sin bin. Then we bring in Atkins to not blow his whistle
Yeah.
and fucking do shit that would interrupt the game,
yeah.
ruin the game. Yes, and that probably did lead into it and helped out. But
Yeah.
I do think it probably was a sin bin, and it
100%,
would
yeah.
have a big impact on the game. I
Mate,
think,
it was
although
that period where they
yeah.
went to town.
Walsh has like when he in the Raiders game, we have like evidence of where he got
Yeah.
sin bin. He came back and played even better, so that could have also happened.
Yeah.
We can't
You know
can't
what he
deny
did? He
that.
went and drank toilet water during that 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I do want Parramatta to put in a clean drinking toilet into our home sheds.
yeah. Everyone's got to start drinking toilet water if you want to win a comp. But yeah,
Coaches listening. Yep.
that sin like that no sin bin.
Yeah.
I would hate to have seen what happened if Ashley Klein was there. This is to send off the game's
Oh,
fucking
mate.
run.
He would have also said, I need someone
Yeah,
from the other
someone-
side.
who got tackled? Coates? Yeah, mate. Yeah, you use your head. Off you
Yeah.
go.
Contact with the head.
Get out of here.
No, if Klein was the actual referee, it would have been like a 4-hour grand final.
Yeah,
Let's be real.
and I don't. Other than that, I don't really remember too many other bad calls from Mr. Atkins.
Yeah.
There was a lot of penalties. I think. I don't know the.
There was in the
stats.
first half, it felt like. I feel
Yeah.
like, though, he did sort of taper out.
Yeah.
Like, so there you go. There's
Seven.
only
Yeah,
11 penalties in the
compared
game.
to like what 20.
I feel
the
like
Sharks are.
a majority of them were almost in the first. Well, I'll say first half to be lenient,
Yeah.
but like I think even in the first 20 minutes, I think they were really trying to push him, especially because first grand final. Like, what can we get away with here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy. But I think if my Melbourne hat was on, I would be a little pissed about that. A little
Yeah.
pissed. But it's also Melbourne. As we said, they cheated like $3 million to
Yeah.
beat you guys. So fuck them.
Man, I said it before. Like, Hundy really got me hating Melbourne again.
Yeah.
And thank you for it.
There was one thing that I liked that after the game with the celebration when Reynolds got up and said, I want to bring one bloke up here and brought Billy Walters up to hold the trophy
Yeah.
up with him because
that was sweet.
he really helped him out.
Where's
during the-
Kevy?
Where's Kevy?
Where's Kevy? Yeah,
Uh,
speaking of like their halves, like that end of the game, we already said it about the injuries, but like they went down to like a spine of Pakes, Mem,
Smoothie.
Smoothie,
Yeah.
and Walsh. Like, damn.
was-
Which is wild having Smoothie in the half.
Yeah.
It was only for 5 minutes towards the
Yeah.
end.
But
But
still,
still,
like-
But yeah,
Man
Melbourne,
would have been basically running the game.
everything to play for, everything to
Yeah.
like just fucking like beat this
And the fact,
reserve grade squad that's on there currently.
the fact that Melbourne were like pushing their line
Yeah,
at the end of the
and they
game.
were just holding
Right.
on,
which I
on.
think we got to go to the only other, well, not the only other, but like the other option to the who impressed me, Madge Maguire and what he's
yeah, he's
Oh,
he's-
man.
look, he stepped into a absolutely star-studded team that also happened to get a guy that was on 800,000 at the Dragons for like 500.
yeah,
But
yeah.
You mean 1.2 million?
no, but his last
Okay.
contract was a pay cut. I don't know if it was 8. It could
Yeah, I
have been
can't
9 or
remember.
something. But I do remember he took a significant pay cut
Yeah.
in his last like year or two at the Dragons.
Very Stockholm syndrome.
And then a fucking even bigger one. But,
Yeah. But anyway.
But anyway, so like he's had a star-studded team, but he's still had so much critics, Buzz obviously, Gordy every week on 360,
Training him too hard.
trained
Yeah.
him too hard. Then when he took him on a cruise, it was too lackadaisical.
Yeah, couldn't do anything right.
Yeah,
Although like his coaching record is now shows how good of a coach he is.
and I do want a formal apology from the West Tigers
Yeah.
for making me believe that Madge couldn't coach.
Okay, it was a Tiger Town. I never thought he couldn't coach. I knew.
Me too, but
You know what it was? He just needed Adam Reynolds.
Mm.
Because he won in 2014 with Adam Reynolds at the Bunnies.
I
Now he's won in
think
2025 at the Broncos.
he's the reason they have so many good players now. Like, he was the reason Appy Coruscant came over. He didn't even get to coach Appy Coruscant
Yeah.
because he got fucking hooked before it. Oh, yeah, we'll bring in Tim Sheens and we'll trade up Benji Marshall. Tim Sheens last all of but 1 year and fuck him off as well. West Tigers, fuck. I don't know what I was supposed to be talking about, but fuck.
They've been in Bali for the
Madge.
last 5
Yeah,
weeks.
Madge,
back to
Madge.
Madge goes on. New Zealand, fucking pump Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the greatest Origin wins in the last
Greatest Origin
25
wins.
years.
Was it Madge? Was it Moses? Bit of both.
Yeah.
Magic Moses. And then now, star-started Broncos.
Yeah. How long was this? A 19 year?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2006.
Yeah, so 19-year drought.
Yeah.
Fuck, what I'll do for that as a paraffin.
Yeah.
But,
He's going on fucking 38.
Come back, kids.
No, you're going on
Well,
40 next year, aren't you?
yeah, fuck
86.
that.
Yeah.
But yeah, they won it through their fitness. Like,
Yeah.
100%.
sure, their attack was great for that 10-minute period, but like, what happened against Penrith? They had that exact same moment. They came out in the
Yeah.
second half, blitzed them.
Yeah.
But then they were just too tight at the end. They got chased down. This time they were fit enough that they just kept fighting, and as you said, Melbourne were attacking their line.
Yeah.
One of the best attacks in the comp, and they were just fighting for each other, just fit as
100%.
fiddles.
Yeah.
And
Shout out, Madge.
It's
Shout out, Madge.
like if they can continue that next year, like go into this preseason that they're gonna go into come November, like it'll be scary next year if I
Well,
can versing them.
And that's like talking about their future. We found the risk of sucking Reece Walsh off too much, but look, he did what he did. Why not suck him off?
Yeah,
but
bro.
there's probably a huge enough line. But so unfortunately, when we've seen other players reach the heights, either they've got in their own way, be it Hayne going to America and then obviously his troubles that he came back with him.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Ben Barber got in his own way.
Yep.
He still managed to.
Test those fucking Broncos players
Yeah.
after.
He's like, even though, the first time Ben Barber got in his own way,
Yeah.
but then he still came back and won a comp and was very good that year. Not down
Yeah.
not the same heights that he reached, but so he at least had 2 very good years. Turbo, unfortunately, his body's got in the way,
Yeah.
but Reece Walsh is young as fuck, fit as fuck. He's
Hot
a
as
nerd,
fuck.
hot as fuck. He's a nerd of the game. He seems quite durable, mate. Yeah, I can't imagine him going to another sport.
Nah.
How many Instagram followers do you have? Like 500K or something as well? Like,
Yeah.
he's
He has-
flying.
He has more than most like team
NRL clubs,
Yeah.
yeah.
team
He's
profiles.
the rugby league rock star.
Yeah.
The games that he's fucking
I
in.
think sometimes he needs to
He's
He
Only
needs to learn to shut his mouth now.
Yeah,
23 years old.
I don't know. I know he's not everyone's cup of tea, but at the same time, he's himself. He's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
anyone else. He's
23 years old.
was it
And-
this year that he punched his mate
Yeah,
as well?
punched his mate.
Yeah.
Like,
Drank some
Like, he's
toilet
had so much
water.
Controversy this year.
yeah, but they're not controversial.
Off-season-
They're only
Yeah,
controversial
off-season
because
last
they're
year
Reece
was-
Walsh.
A little bit controversial.
No, it wasn't. I thought that was a while ago now.
Him and Mam in Bali, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still didn't do anything.
When
well,
his phone got stolen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
But like the only real controversy he's had was back when he was at the Warriors and got found coke with him.
Yeah.
And, like he was
Yeah.
19 at the time,
Yeah. Look, he's.
or even 18. Who knows?
I'm pretty sure he was on someone fucking Sunday night.
I'm sure he'll be offered some big coins soon. I don't know
Oh.
how they keep all their players, all the
Mate.
superstars. Like, I know they're one of the richest clubs, but it's going to be tough to keep all
But the
of
thing
them.
is, everyone has the same fucking salary cap, so it doesn't matter if they're one of the richest clubs.
Yeah, but if
I
you're
know,
the
like
richest,
second party deals and third party
Yeah,
deals and all that
it's
shit, but like,
huge.
that's the
They,
fucking-
especially Brisbane, they don't
Yeah.
have to organise it.
yeah.
yeah,
People are flocking, especially for Reece
Yeah.
Walsh,
Oh, yeah.
flocking to give him fucking 500,000,
Yes,
$1 million
yeah,
bucks.
I think one of his major things is that Musashi,
Yeah.
Yeah,
like he,
We're gonna
you know,
offer
yeah,
him,
like, that
uh,
wouldn't be cheap.
Yeah,
$1 million contract and then like fucking $600K in third party
Yeah.
deals or some shit like that. Yeah, wow.
how aren't people lining up to suck his cock?
What a game. Absolutely amazing from Broncos. But as the game goes on and you've won, the celebrations start. And there was the toilet mugs. There was the baseball bat from Payne Haas. That guy just looks so fucking cool. Like if I ever win a comp, I want a fucking baseball bat. We don't even play baseball. Where does it play? They got a
Do
fucking
you
baseball
think
bat.
He took some notes when he saw fellow Samoan. I think he's still the Samoan captain, or at least was Junior Barlow with a sledgehammer. And he's
Maybe.
like, mate, that looks cool.
Yeah.
I need
Okay,
something
carry
like
a
that.
fucking-
Not get a copy, but
Yeah, baseball bat around
Question,
after the
did
game.
Haas have a shirt on?
Shirt on, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
yeah, but you wear your
Yeah.
grand final jersey for,
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they wore it fucking. I've seen a video of him in the
They all
airport.
had their rings out like
Yeah.
that, mate. Yeah, it was some great celebrations. One being Jordan Ricky. And they were live on, I think, Reece Walsh's Instagram or TikTok or something. And Ricky's just asking for Buzz's number. Someone send me Buzz's
Someone get
send
him
me
his
Buzz's
number.
Suck a potato. It was great to see. Buzz being one of the biggest critics of the Broncos throughout the year. So he had to eat his words. Where
Which he
was Buzz?
responded pretty well today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he responded.
He
pretty well.
wants to have an interview with Ricky come
Yeah.
starting next year.
Sack of potatoes.
Another thing going, like, obviously we're not done with the things, but did you see Forex? Like now everyone has shirts pre-made and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and their goggles and the champagne
Yeah.
and everything. Forex had specially made beer cans for the Broncos with the Broncos emblem and 2025 premiers.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That would have ended up in the bin if they lost.
Yeah.
It's crazy how much of that shit. Like they have hats, they had
Yeah.
shirts, they had so all this merch. If you lose, it's just
Yeah,
God. I
That's
think
why,
they
like-
send it to like
yeah.
different countries.
that's why like when they make things like the breathing fire thing,
yeah.
like that was a limited number thing. Like
Yeah.
it was like
Yeah, the celebrations went on. Even Madge drank out of the little toilet cup, which
Yeah.
was cool. There was like obviously you sing your song in the sheds. There was one part after the song, Reece Walsh jumps out and says, "Stefano stuck."
and we're fucking it up.
Obviously Stefano talking the shit throughout the week, calling them all stuck up. Well, who's stuck up now? Because they're fucking up.
Mate, well, look, we so Madge obviously former New South Wales coach, and last year we brought in a new team song,
yeah.
and we all thought that it was your toes, you critters, you little eyes, but maybe it was Madge because
Yeah.
Stefano spoke a lot of shit with his mouth.
You talk a lot of shit.
With your mouth, with your mouth. We're the boys of Maroon. Broncos.
Broncos.
Oh,
Yeah, well,
That was a good one,
point.
James.
Good point.
Knee slapper.
Great game. Rugby league. What a beautiful sport. Coming to an end for the season. We do
Bring
have
a
the
tear to
Ashes,
my
though.
eye.
We have the
We
Ashes.
have the
to go.
Ashes. We have the Pacific Championship.
We have the
Which is
Pacific Championship.
Not this weekend coming, but the next weekend.
So look forward to that. But great year. Shout out the Sharks. Shout out the Dragons. Shout out Power.
Yeah,
Be
only
better.
up from the year. Only up.
Yeah, be better.
Moses, please stay fit.
Before we get out of the NRL talk, I just want to say, speaking of the Dragons,
Yeah.
I think you both know where I'm going with this.
No clue.
How the
Follow?
fuck did the fucking Nepo baby
Oh.
get picked for the Prime Minister's
Oh,
13?
13, yeah. Albanese. He loves
Albertese, as JC
Albertese.
Mattel likes to call him.
loves a
Fuck,
a
mate.
random
Oh,
pick.
mate.
There's some like
to be
really
fair,
random
almost
picks.
every good player is fucking.
They're off for the Kangaroos.
Yeah.
too,
Yeah,
mate.
but
And
like-
then for Prime Minister's 13, it's almost insulting to invite like a Nico.
Yeah. He's on holiday. He's got
Yeah.
better things to do. Kyle Flanagan, in he comes.
Anything better than it.
Yeah. Speaking of, good segue here of the Kangaroos team. We'll go through them. Obviously, all the Pacific Championship teams have been named. I will say, Tonga and Samoa, they look fucking strong. Like
Yeah.
they'll give a run for
Maxwell
New
Cup is going to
Zealand.
be fucking
Yeah.
Oh,
insane.
I can't wait for that.
It's
next year.
really good just knowing that now they're getting good halves. Like they
Yeah.
used to always be the gap between the spine and
Yeah.
the big teams, but now they got the likes of Katoa, they have Jerome Luai, they have all these gun players.
Because all
so-
these players are starting to be like, oh, I'm going to go with my island heritage
Yeah.
instead of playing for Australia all the time.
And like, I'm going to caveat this, but like, it's because it's still not there and not that close, but it's getting closer. But I was thinking about like how many teams in the Rugby World Cup can actually win the World Cup, and there's usually maybe 3 to 4 in a World
Yeah.
Cup, and like their whole comp is stronger, and there's more countries, but we're getting closer to that. We're
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
there's 4 teams that, well,
Think-
5 even.
Yeah, don't count out the Cook Islanders guy.
Yeah.
It literally
Or
used to just
Fiji,
be like sometimes
It was a free.
England,
It was a free. It was a free team.
sometimes
comp.
England, but most of the time it was just us and New Zealand.
Yeah. So
But
it is-
now, like England are still a pretty good team. Like always a
Yeah.
chance.
Samoa's
Kiwis,
throwing himself in there.
Samoa, Tonga, us. Like
Yeah.
it's getting stronger.
it's
We
getting
love
stronger.
to see it.
We love to see it. The team has been announced, and I'll just go through it quickly. Blake Brayley, yes. Sorry, guys, just really wanted to bring that name up. He's been part of the 24-man squad, so he's one of the debutants named Patrick Carrigan, Nathan Cleary, Xavier Coates, Lindsay Collins, Ruben Cotter, Angus Crichton, Tom Dearden, Dylan Edwards, Tino Fa'asuamalawawi.
Good pronunciation.
Thank you. Harry Grant, another debutant in Keown Kalomatangi. Zach
one.
Lomax was picked, but has now been pulled out for Josh Anuka, the fastest man in the world. Mitchell Moses, Cameron Munster, Marky Mark, Nwanganita gets picked as well.
3 from 3.
Right from Frey. Jacob Prieston.
Oh, shit.
He's also one of the debutants named. Gurmat Shibasaki as well, one of the debutants. You got Lindsay Smith, Katoni Staggs, Ethan Strange, another debutant. Reece Walshy, Toilet
Walshy.
Man, also picked. Isaiah Yo and Hudson Young.
Who was the other player that I said that was out?
Someone else was pulled out, was it?
It was a center and a winger.
Yeah.
Oh, it was Coates.
Coates got pulled out.
The
Yeah.
best.
Brady
yeah.
B's in.
Sort of
so-
surprised Best wasn't already picked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
sure.
He's a bit injury prone, but like at the same time,
It's also recency bias sometimes.
Hey,
It's just
guys.
like your team's when it's playing fine.
Why is there no Dragons players?
Yeah, well, Kyle Flanagan did the PMs. Oh, yeah. He might, maybe if he plays good enough, there's a chance he gets picked in.
Dang it.
I was pretty happy to see a Sharks player. We just don't get any in Origin or
yeah.
Australian
Yeah.
squads, but finally.
Tara got 2.
I'm-
Moses might not play a minute, but
Yeah.
we've got 2.
Well, that's big. Blake Brayley, unlikely to play any minutes with Harry Grant being vice captain, but who knows? Who
You never
knows?
know.
Who
Like
knows?
we might go
Chuck him on the bench.
because I think Dearden will be 14. I reckon.
Probably. They do love their Queenslanders.
Yeah.
It is Kebby, the coach. But yeah, that's the team. And there was a little bit more rugby league before we jump off of rugby league. There was the Curry knockout over the weekend, and it was good to just have in the background. I watched it in the background. Some NRL players playing, the likes of Josh Adokar. He scored a pretty nice try. Benny Barber was back. You know, it's good to see. It's the only like event, I think, probably in the world, I'm going to say, where you have NRL professional athletes playing against Park League reserve graders
Yeah.
like in a team. It's cool to see.
So what did we see? Whack came up against our local team, the Campbelltown
Yeah,
Ghosts,
the
like
Campbelltown Ghosts.
on the first or
First
second
round,
day.
yeah. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Imagine your first like round in the knockout. You're like, oh, who do we got? Oh, we got the George Rose's powerhouse team that he pays players and like pays for them to
Pays players with his fucking no limit boxing money.
Yeah, the money team, and well, we got pumped. But it's still like you get to verse these stars. The surprising part was though, Whack did not make the grand final.
They didn't whack.
They didn't whack. They made the prelim, and they lost to the Burke Warriors. And then the Burke Warriors eventually lost to the Newcastle Yowies in the grand final. It was 25-24. The Yowies won by field goal. I think it was Kyle Labart kicking the field goal.
Nice.
The Warriors had a chance to win. They had like a full set down on their line and just didn't choose to kick a field goal. Unfortunate. But, that's how it goes. For the Yowies, though, they did what the Broncos did, and they got the men's championship and the women's as well. They won both.
Nice.
Good work for Newcastle. I'm guessing it'll be in Newcastle next year. So if you want to go watch the Curry knockout, go to Newcastle.
Hey, that could be a good trip.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it. I think Brad was talking about playing at it, so we could go watch it.
Yeah.
Be a reason to go out and watch it. But yeah, as I said, great footy to watch, and it's cool watching the superstars play with the lesser like couch commentators like us. But that's the rugby league wrapped up. As we said, there'll be more to come. It is cooling down, but more to come.
There'll probably be off-season scandals.
Oh yeah. I can't wait for all the Broncos players to get tested after a grand final, just like Ben Barber did. Dogs. Well, imagine what like the fucking Dynasty Sharks could have had. I'm just like, damn. Okay, now we go to the eye catchers. Dan, mate, you got an eye catcher?
Mate, you said rugby league talk was over.
Oh yeah.
But my eye catcher is about rugby league this week. And look, the Hayne plane, he's back.
Hayne Blaine.
He's been named in the squad for Fiji.
He's taken off from Wentworthville. He's on his way to Fiji.
What position do we reckon he'll play?
He's been playing.
If he gets
playing
minutes.
5'8" in Wentworthville.
Yeah.
He's a bit thicker.
Remember they tried doing that even when he was done in the NRL. I think one of the years he won Daly M. I think the second time he did it. He started that year as 5'8" and then went back to fullback.
I could see him like coming off the bench like a lock or like.
That's what I was going to say, lock.
Or in the sixth
The
role.
thing is, who does Fiji have at 6? So
Yeah.
it probably is him.
No clue.
I know they're like.
They used to play
Wakeham.
yeah.
Will probably be halfback. Coruscant.
Yeah.
Dummy half.
Because they've ended up playing Coruscant at half.
That's it. They have Buller fullback, Taruva wing. So yeah, I would presume probably 5'8" might be his role, honestly. And I would love to see the Hayne playing setting up tries.
Big boot.
Big boot. But yeah, James, have you got an eye catcher for me?
So it's a little bit of cricket chat.
Oh.
But
wait,
this isn't even Sydney Shield level. This is actually first grade in the Sydney comp. So the level under state level. Look, the guy is good. He was a part of our under-19 World Cup champions, Harjot Singh. He smacked a triple century in a one-day fixture, scoring 314 runs from 141 balls that featured 35 sixes.
Jesus Christ.
And none of his teammates managed more than 37 in a total of 5 for 483.
Was bloke playing cricket 25?
Mate.
Could you imagine being the bowlers?
How disheartening is that?
Here's another one. Whopper!
Like, absolutely insane. Like, you would imagine he gets a call up into the New South Wales squad pretty quick.
Yeah.
But,
hello?
That's the call up.
yeah, because...
Is he available for the bat off?
Mate, that's just showing I'm just a level above. I don't care if I'm young. I'm ready, coach. Put
Sign
me in.
Put
Sam
me in.
Constas, who?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be surprised when the big dogs sort of leave the teams and stuff, that he's a number 3 batsman, which sort of hurts when there's a lot of that's usually one of your best batsmen. So, but wow,
What a knock.
What a knock.
Hopefully more to come from that man right
That's
there.
off to that bloke.
Now, my eye catcher. We go to the horse racing world. And look, horse that Luke has been talking it up. The Everest only all of 2 weeks away. Kaying Rising is a touchdown in Australia, had its first trial. Ridden, just eased into it, versing the likes of Overpass and Linebacker. It came third to both those 2 horses. There was other horses in the race as well. I think like Jimmy Star maybe or something like that. But just rode easy. Didn't like push it too hard, but it just like led up the front there. So it was good to have a little look. Lucas wasn't too impressed though, he said. So look, I'm sure the next trial it might win. Who knows? They might get it to kick, but good horse. So look forward to maybe backing that in the Everest. Who knows? Paying all of like probably $1.90. Okay, that's the eye catchers done. Now we go to some more sport that was on over the weekend. The UFC, the UFCA.
Chama.
Couple of fights that I will go through before we get to Chama. It is Yuri Prohaska versus Khalil Roundtree, and this was a fight and a half, lads. Yuri getting the win by knockout.
I didn't see this outcome,
Not at all.
Because Khalil looked like he was on top of him the whole time.
Roundtree easily, I would say, have the first 2 rounds.
Yeah, and then Yuri just fucking came out of the blocks hard in round 3 and just fucking...
Yeah, Roundtree gassed himself pretty bad. Like, his punches were not looking like they were throwing any sting, like anything at all in that round 3. Yuri, after the fight, coming out saying he learnt in that fight that putting his hands up actually stops punches, which is cool.
And how many fights has Prohaska had? 38 there?
Yeah. So, it sure didn't look like it when he got punched in the face multiple times. So it's like, oh, I'm not feeling it. It's like, where are your hands?
Like his hands are down here for the whole fight. It's like Homer versus fucking Muhammad Ali.
Again, he just leaves it to like the end of the fight to just pull out some fucking samurai shit and knocks Roundtree, something Pereira wasn't able to do. So,
but he did it with the hands. We were making jokes earlier, like
have to be like a spinning elbow or some shit to put him out, because he is just like Homer Simpson, where he comes forward and keeps taking the punches.
You know what disappointed me though about Yuri?
What's that?
Where was the hair, man?
Yeah.
The hair. He shaved it all off.
It's gone. He didn't have it last fight, I think, as well.
Oh, I didn't see his last fight.
I think he got like fucking ripped in a fight, like punched and like it. It's like hanging.
Wouldn't
to
be
the side.
surprised, honestly. It was that big.
Yeah. Okay, this next one I want to talk about was the bantamweight titles on the line. Merab Dvalishvili versus Corey Sandhagen. Look, this fight went exactly how I thought it would. 5 rounds. Although the first round I didn't see Corey winning a round.
Yeah.
It
honestly looked like Dvalishvili was just gonna fucking
and then there was
finish him.
almost stoppage in the second.
Yeah, after Lucas actually called out Merab for like being the boring fights and Corey like walking him down and doesn't want to get on the feet and get punched, and then Merab comes out and fucking drops him. So it was good to see he had a little bit of fighting, some stand-up game, you know. But as Merab does, I think 20 plus takedowns on Sandhagen.
Yeah.
He now has the most takedowns in UFC, taking it off of George St. Pierre. Wow. Who would have thought this fight would have went that way, honestly?
No way.
Look,
Did see some things of him still celebrating in the morning, and he had I can't remember he had someone's wedding he was meant to go to, another fighter's wedding that was later that day, and people were like, he's still out in the
He is honestly one of my favorite fighters just because of his social media. He's just so funny. Like, yes, his fights are not the most entertaining, and I'm not gonna sit here and fucking
pretend they are.
Yeah, pretend into you and tell you guys that he does have entertaining fights, but the man has now cleared his division and just from just dominating. I don't know who's next. He's versed the Magomedovs. He's versed the Sugar Sean. He's versed Sandhagen now. Like, I don't know who takes him on, but I'm all for him just to keep winning.
I thought you were going to say all for him to first you.
No, I could we're same height. Well, probably a little bit taller, but 60 kilos. I'd have to drop some weight. But,
Let's get on the injections.
He could go up and try and verse Volk, but I don't think he wants to.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe go up a couple divisions versus Tapuria. The Georgian versus the Georgian.
Jesus.
Anyways, now we get into the big fight, the main event. Jammer. The light heavyweight title. Alex Pereira beats Magomedov and Kalaev by knockout in the first round. Fuck, it was good to see. It was good to see. He's back. Jama, he walks him down, just staunched him from the start. Took all of a minute 20 to finish him.
He learned from the last fight.
He reckons he broke his foot on one of the first kicks he threw as well. So if the fight went on, who knows what happens. Magomedov actually also came out after the fight saying he broke ribs during his training camp. So there's a little bit of excuses coming from both camps. But either way, Alex Pereira walks him down, hits him with a bell ringer right behind the ear. That kind of like rang his bell. He was a bit dazed. Gets him to the ground. From there, it's just ground and pound.
The hammer fist,
and then fucking 12 to 6, 6 to 12 elbows. Is fucking deuce.
And then the celebration.
Yeah. Done the same thing to Jamal Hill as well.
Yeah.
Celebration. But it's from... I don't think it's Magomedov who had been doing all the trash talking. I think it's whoever's in charge of his social media, his like manager, has just been trash talking the shit out of Alex Pereira. And that was kind of just saying, look what I did to him. Here's your boy. He's down.
Come get your boy.
Yeah. It's great to see him win again though. Yeah. Like now he's beat like fucking 6 champions or something. Like
back where he belongs.
How many titles he's had.
Mate, the fact that he's done that twice, lost the title, come back and won it back.
Not many people can come back and win their title, and he's done it twice. There has been a fighter that's come out of the woodworks trying to fight him after this. One Hamzat Chimaev says, I beat him. I take you. Next fight. Hamzat knowing that all he will do is spam takedowns and Pereira's ground game not tested fully, I would say. So he probably would beat him, but Pereira has come out and said, I won't fight him. I want to fight heavyweight next.
Interesting.
I think he wants to go for that heavyweight title, if not against...
double champ.
who am I thinking of? The English bloke. Tom Aspinall. If not against Tom Aspinall, he wants to fight John Jones, but then Dana's already said John Jones isn't going to be on the White House card. But that's what I think he wants is the John Jones White House fight for another title.
You reckon Yuri has a chance of getting fight with him?
Probably not. It's going to probably be Carlos Ulberg, the bloke we spoke about last week.
Yeah.
The Aussie New Zealander. He was in the crowd watching the fights. He's on like a 9-fight win streak, so you'd think he gets next. If not, it could be Carlos versus Yuri.
Just to decide, like...
To get the number 1 title contender while waiting for Alex Pereira. It's like, it depends on how long it's going to take him to recover. But that's the UFCA. That's the UFCA. Next card, what do we got?
End of the month, I think.
UFC Fight Night, Oliveira versus Fiziev would be pretty nice. Derrida versus Allen, not too bad. UFC 321 is Aspinall versus Garn. So look forward.
Are we falling asleep at that second fight?
Yeah. Yeah, the card not too good other than that. I'm gonna be honest.
Batista versus.
Yeah, that'll be the the fight, I guess, to see if he wins, he might come up and verse Marab. So who knows? But that's the UFC wrapped up. James, I come to you asking for cricket chat. Do you have any?
So start of the season.
It's start of the season.
Like, little bit of cricket chat. We won a 3-match T20 series against New Zealand 2-0. The second game was rained out after like a couple of overs. But Look, the Great Australian Bat-Off has started.
Oh, yeah.
And Queensland got the message because they rolled out a bit of a flat pitch that saw Kawasha score 60 odd, saw Matt Renshaw put his name into the bat-off ring, scoring 121. And then, look, ever since he got dropped, all Marnus could do is go back and score runs. And he started off the Shield season with 150 odd.
That's a nice bat. That's a nice bat off.
So, unfortunately, Constas missed out twice in his match against Tasmania. Sort of, without watching the game, sort of looks like it was a spicy pitch because both totals quite low for both teams, like in both innings. And yeah, like all the top order batsmen seem to have struggled. Any runs seem to come later. But yeah, he scored a 4 and a 14.
Ooh, rough.
So he has not started with his bat nice and hard and strong.
We took Marnus around the back. Is it time to
You guys did, and I specifically tried to say
out to the doghouse. Hey, Marnus,
Hey,
you're a good bud.
What's what we've done to Marnus? He's scoring runs down Shield.
It was
right?
the hard love he needed.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep
The old yellow fucking this treatment worked.
That's really it. I didn't really check the Victorian game. That's just what sort of came across my desk. As much as I joke about it, it was rugby league weekend.
Yeah.
So,
Rugby league, UFC.
Bit weird that a bat off came across your desk, mate.
yeah, right. You'd be surprised.
Yeah, cricket season's hotting up. Hotting up. Okay, beautiful stuff. Look forward to more of that soon. Now, the best part of the podcast brought to us by you. It's the listener questions. First, I just want to shout out the listeners. Up to 400 million views on the last podcast. So great stuff, guys. Now we get into the questions, though. We have a couple from Matty C. Yeah, he keeps his segment running. Let's go. First one he's got is, would you wear a clown suit every day? What the... I just hyped the man up. What the fuck is this question, mate? I'm going to continue the question, but we're not going to answer it.
So I want to answer it. I want to answer it. I've got a
Would you wear a clown suit every day with your genitals exposed for $1 million?
For only 1 million?
Look, doesn't say how long, and it doesn't say you have to leave the fucking house. So you put that clown suit on for 1 minute, fucking have your genitals exposed, fucking take it back off, put normal clothes back on, $1 million easy.
But like, yeah, even still, every day.
Yeah.
Hey, just wake up, put the clown suit on.
You're a sick puppy.
You know what? That's going back to the Matty C question.
Oh, that's new levels. That's new levels. Next question. Okay, this one's about rugby league. It's a little bit better than the last. He's asked, were you guys happy for Ben Hunt to win a premiership? In my opinion, should never have left Broncos.
I just want to point out, it said
shot.
Where? You guys?
Yeah. I didn't know if you typed that wrong or if he did.
It was Matt that said where.
Good stuff, Matt. Was I happy for him? Yes, I was pretty happy to see him. Him and Reynolds carrying the trophy together was pretty good stuff.
Their embrace after the final siren went was,
as I said, like,
was pretty great.
Them both being injured, like watching us from the sidelines, their hearts would have been in their fucking mouth, just being like, we have nothing we can do to win this game.
Yeah.
You want the big players on the field at the right times, and they weren't there, and it's just like, man. And then Reece Walsh wins it for him. Fuck yeah!
Like,
what a game.
Watching them two like embrace on the sideline and shit, and seeing Ben Hunt happy, it almost brought a tear to my eye.
That's it. Look, should he have? What did he say? Should have never left the Broncos. I think at the time the Broncos fans didn't want him there.
Yeah.
It was also salary cap. Like,
Yeah.
they had both him and Milford coming off contract at the time. Milford was playing better. They made that decision.
You gotta remember the hate that people kept when you do something like that in a grand final.
He literally said in an interview after the game, like, if it wasn't for like him like doing what he did, he wouldn't have been here. Like, he would have been like probably fucking doing something else with his life.
Playing for the Dragons.
I wish he still was. But
all right.
still happy for him.
Next one from Matt. He asks, if you are Stefano Utokamanu, I don't think I pronounced that right. Utoika?
Uto.
Utoika?
Yeah.
Utukamanu.
Is that spelt right?
No,
That's how Matt spelt it.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's
Um,
Uto Ikumanu.
Yeah.
If you are Stefano Utoikamanu, how long do you leave your phone on flight mode? What a clown. This is a clown themed podcast from
Also, I'm
Matt.
just going to search it up.
Do you leave your phone on silent on flight mode? Probably.
Mate,
Maybe
the-
for the
You
Monday.
might have
the
got copped a
he-
lot of shit from the fans and that, I guess.
Uh,
Probably
so
Broncos
he
fans.
spelled it wrong, but I have as well. But it's in my head. I did spell it out loud for the podcast. It's UTOIKAMANU.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just missing the.
Yeah, Amanu.
Yeah.
Yeah, Utika Amanu.
Yeah, he's missing a couple. He's got a bit jumbled up, but
Yeah.
It's a bit doing there.
but it still is pronounced Uto Ikumanu.
Yeah.
How long do you leave your phone on flight mode, James?
Look, the head noise is worse than coming off a big bender and like where you may have said some stuff that you didn't want to say, because he hasn't just made a fool of himself to his friends and
No.
family. No, he's made a fool of himself to the nation.
Yeah. And Tigers fans, I see why Matt is calling me cloud is because Tigers fans copped a lot of it for no
Yeah.
reason.
That's why it was bizarre. Like, yeah, just
You leave the cellar dwellers to go to a club that is always up there.
Yeah.
Of course, you're going to be a fighting. Then you
Yeah.
make the grand final. You're still just fucking beaten down on the Tigers like you fucking shit, guy.
yeah.
Mm.
And, like the biggest game came, and look, it's hard to say. Like he didn't perform to his best, but also when you're looking at the Melbourne pack, it's like you got the one target.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
but and he like just vibing it. He didn't play too bad, but yeah, when you talk that much shit and you're coming up against the Payne Hasses, the Carrigans,
Yeah.
and then the unsung heroes that were Xavier Willison and Kirby Hetherington off the bench.
That's
Willison ran for the most meters.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I mean, he was like one of the only subs by the end of it, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But they only played 40 minutes each. So.
Yeah.
What do they say? If you talk the talk, you better fucking walk the walk.
Yeah,
Which
and
is,
if you talk a
That's
lot of
it.
shit with your mouth,
Yeah, with your mouth, New South. He did like that's the thing. He had one of his best games the game before. That's why, and then he chats all the shit. Usually, you chat the shit before, then you have a good game.
Yeah.
That way, you can like
Yeah.
relieve the pressure. No, he did the opposite. Played really good. Chatted shit. Lost the game. Tough.
Also, I didn't want to bring this up because it doesn't help you to hear it, but it probably makes you feel a little better. I think they were played 10 times better against you guys the week before. A much
Yeah.
more complete game.
Yeah.
fucking- Grant was good. Munster was good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Pappenhausen was good as
Yeah.
well. Yeah. Hughes
Must
came
suck.
back and just fucking ripped us. Yeah.
Must suck.
Oh yeah, stuff. Well, look, do I think we could have won? Maybe.
You just never know.
Just never know.
Hey, I just want to say Dragons beat both teams in the grand final this year. So
Very nice. That is nice. Okay, next question from Matt. He asks, "What is your favorite song from the '80s?" Matt's been getting into his divorced dad music lately, just drinking beers out the back and just like getting into the beds are burning. That'll be my favorite.
My trouble is, I don't know what songs from what time. I
steady.
feel like a lot of the music I'm thinking of right now are like 70s.
Yeah, I don't know. Just fucking throw one in there. Throw on the ring.
well, I've got mine. So
Yeah, go Dan.
whoa, we're living on a prayer.
We're halfway there. What about TNT by Teddy Swims?
Oh, yeah, that's good. Again, I'm not sure what year like AC/DC were pumping them out and stuff. But we'll just say Thunderstruck.
Wonderstruck. How was Teddy Swims? We didn't really talk about it. I
Yeah.
thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty. Good.
I missed it. I'm not gonna lie.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, it's
Other
pretty
than
good.
like,
If you weren't comparing him to Snoop Dogg, it's
Yeah.
actually one of the better pre-game entertainments.
he made some funny faces while singing though.
Oh, jeez, my time is so off.
Thundershock was 1990.
When was Beds Are Burning?
That's actually a really good impersonation of it.
Thank you. I've been practicing.
87.
Yes.
And if Melbourne 90, I'll go long way to the top.
Perfect. Hopefully, those are the answers you wanted, Matt. What's your favorite song? Let us know. Let us know. Okay, that's the listener questions done. Now we go to the Speak Boys.
Where we speak your pipes.
All right,
Quick one today.
quick one.
Everyone's on their grand final hangovers.
Yeah, grand
Yeah.
final hangovers.
Long weekend
Number 2.
depressions.
First one, it is way too early predictions.
I love this.
Hey, boys. All right,
How's it
grand
going,
final
mate?
is over for 2025. So, what I am going to do is ask you
Gonna pick
guys,
Tigers to win.
who is your smoky to make the top 8 next year? Who is your way too early prediction to win the premiership next year?
Mm.
And who do you think will win the dreaded wooden spoon?
Oof.
Keen to hear your thoughts, boys.
Mm.
Yeah, going to be a good
Yeah.
competition next year, I think. So anyway, yeah, I can see the Knights getting the spoon again and doing 2 in a row. I hate to say it, but I reckon Para could be a good shot at the 8 next year. And I think premiership wise, I reckon Penrith will be back there again. They'll have some hunger again because they lost the prelim, and I can just see them going on a run. Blazer's got a year under his belt. Same with Casey McLean. So yeah, can see that dynasty continuing. But anyway, keen to hear your thoughts, boys.
No, we called it last week. End of a dynasty.
And it's the end.
It's the end.
My predictions, I was going to go Para as well. I think like they're the obvious picks to make the 8. If they
That's-
had Moses the whole year.
Yeah, that's obviously I'm more biased than not, but like everyone had them predicted this year,
Yeah.
and like so I almost struggle to call them a dark horse, similar to Souths,
Yeah.
because like if they weren't hindered by injuries to key players, they're
Yeah.
very good chances
Like,
of being in
they're
it this year.
missing- They're missing Cam Murray all year, pretty much.
Yeah, Latrell for good
Graham.
punt for
Like,
good
yeah.
chunks, and then Para. We had a fair few other injuries, but obviously the most notable was just Moses.
Moses
Mitch,
in,
yeah.
out, in, out, in, out.
Just
Mitch is
out for
there.
so long at the
Yeah.
start.
Mitch is there. Para makes top 8. I'll pick the Sharks to
Hey.
win the comp. Woo! This is our premiership window. If we don't do it soon, then it's probably going to never happen.
And seeing Broncos do what they did when nobody gave them a chance and stuff like that, and they're not
Yeah.
one of the they are a big dog club, but they haven't been there for a while. It's got to give you hope.
It's got to give me hope. I've got hope. What was the other? There was one more he wanted.
Spoon,
Spoon. It's gonna be tough. Who's their coach? Who's their new coach?
Holbrook.
Holbrook. Oh fuck, that's pretty rough.
He's not a bad coach. He got the Titans to
I mean, they got-
like a night and
Yeah,
stuff.
Dylan Brown's coming.
They've got no forwards.
They got no forwards. Fuck, they're probably pretty red hot for it. Cowboys, they have money coming. They haven't really upgraded much. I wanted to do I think Raiders will have the big fall off to bottom 8. That's my bold prediction.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance. of that.
No, like getting rid of Fogarty is gonna be huge. I think
Yeah.
very huge. James.
So look, it's almost like a 69 here with me and Matt because he obviously said Para to make the 8. I think a real rogue choice is the Tigers.
Mm.
You look at their year this
For the
year,
spoon
how they
ball.
like to make the 8 because you look
Yeah.
at their year at the start and at the end. I don't know if you heard this because it was quiet news, but
Mm.
something happened in the middle of their season that seemed to disrupt a lot of their football, and that's when they seem to lose all their games.
What was that happened, James?
Oh, I don't know, some
Alan De Silva.
Gordon or
left.
something. Yeah, Talon De Silva.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, like something happened there that disrupted them a lot, and like the football that they played at the start of the year was very good. At the end, they were winning games, even though it was scrappy. But like a preseason with Dewey at 6 and stuff, I think they've got a pretty good roster that they could be in the 8. Premiers. Sharks aren't a bad pick as if you're going for like a bolter. Yeah, but I'm again just fucking playing into the audience here because I think Bulldogs are a chance.
Doggies.
Again, they same person, funnily enough, but did something at the middle of their season to
Yeah.
screw them over a bit this year that sort
Who
of
is that,
connected.
James?
But look, 2 years ago they weren't in the 8. They were like fighting to avoid a wooden spoon.
Yeah.
They make the 8 last year. They make the top 4 this year, and everyone was disappointed with how they ended the year. Like their team is getting stronger with Leo Thompson and Galvin actually being a part of the team.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're a smoky.
Okay.
Spoon, yeah, Newcastle. I
Newcastle.
think their roster's way too fucked.
Yeah.
It's going to
And-
take a year or two for them to get it good.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go Newcastle for the spoon as well. Just because same reasons. Like,
It's also recency bias for all of us as well because you just see them be shit. So you're like, oh, they're going to continue being shit. But like,
I
obviously, Pogga could fix a lot.
could see Titans getting it as well. But
Yeah.
see how that goes.
It's hard. And like, the same reason I don't want to give it to Newcastle. Like, you don't feel like a new coach is going to win the spoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah. We'll see how it goes, though. Like, still a long fucking time till September next year.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Like,
Injuries could happen. If
Yeah, exactly.
Moses out,
Might
up,
be,
out.
it might be like I think I picked Cowboys this year for spoon, but it might be Toddy Payton's time to go.
look, I'm going to be totally unbiased here, but Dragons going to make the 8 and win the grand final. So,
Oh, yeah.
yep.
Make the 8 and win the grand final. That's pretty good. And get the spoon as well. Repeat.
Oh, we're talking about New South Wales
I
Cup,
think
right?
You guys are again a smoky chance for the 8. Like
I
he's,
do believe we can make the 8 next year.
he's knocked off some big teams this year, and if
Yeah.
you find consistency with
Yeah.
Kyle Flanagan at the helm, who knows?
There's the fucking door, mate.
Dan Atkinson
Yeah,
coming over as
11
well.
halfback.
Yeah.
Another Dan for
13,
the
sorry.
Dragons.
Watchman Dan.
So who
I
knows?
honestly believe we can make the 8. Not being biased at all. And probably, oh, fuck. Yeah, I'll go the riff back to the top, man, honestly.
Ooh, no one was loving for the redemption arc of the Melbourne Storm after losing
It went
two
through my
back-to-back.
it went through my brain for about 10 seconds there.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I
nah.
also, like, we're all a bit disillusioned by how good Penrith have been. It's hard to make the grand final 2 years in a row.
Yeah, let alone 3.
Like, Penrith did it for 5.
or
Like,
5.
Yeah.
But, like, you're not wrong, though. Like, if Melbourne's going to do it, they've got to do it almost next year. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So otherwise, there's rumours that Pappenhausen's gone to rugby
Munster to
360,
Perth.
Munsters to Perth. All of a sudden, they're in a small rebuild, having to like play like a.
Bellamy's only a couple more years away from going on
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. Like, he's
So,
been there fucking 20 something
Because
years.
Guru was saying like, now though it's almost like he's almost forced into wanting to coach until he fucking wins one because
yeah.
if he before these 2 grand final losses, if like he didn't win without the big 3, and I think it's almost well actually yeah, why not just leave it at the big 3? But yeah, without them, like if he didn't make grand finals, it would be like eventually he would have got there. But
Yeah.
he's had 2 opportunities now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, it's just, yeah. Anyway.
What's the 3 from 11? Because you get rid of those. That's
Yeah.
your one, you know. He sucks. I'll have him as a coaching advisor though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Assistant coach or something.
You take him anywhere, honestly.
All right. The last speak pipe, it is it a myth?
Just another thing quickly, boys. Keen to get your thoughts on this. When a
Keen.
grand final is played and they say, oh, they pumped the ratings, they've had the most people watch it ever, and it's been the best grand final, and it happens every year. Every year it's apparently gotten bigger and better and more people are watching it. Like, isn't it bound to happen due to population growth and, like, I don't know,
yes.
immigration and stuff like that? You've got genuinely more people in the country, and as kids get older, they're watching. Obviously the population's growing. Like, it just seems so fucking stupid. Like, it's genuinely such bullshit because, yeah, if the population grows, of course more people are gonna watch it. Absolute fucking clowns, in my opinion. Keen to hear your thoughts, boys.
I think the big part is like it's the comparison of us versus AFL. That's where you
Yeah.
can really care about it.
That's where we should be doing
And
it.
like this year, so it is true what he said, but it's say if Melbourne's not in the grand final next year, we'll have probably less than this year.
Because Melbourne, like
They're
Victoria people won't watch it.
They're not.
Yeah.
More often than not, they won't watch.
Look, the
but, like-
NRL script was pretty good to have a Melbourne team, a Brisbane team. So you got all the Brisbane fans watching,
Yeah.
all the Melbourne fans watching, and then all the Sydney fans are like, "Well, fuck it, I love football more than these two states, so I'm still gonna watch it."
And that's the thing, like Brisbane fans, like that can include even people in the Northern Territory and stuff that don't watch a lot of NRL, but
Yeah.
they sort of support the Broncos
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
And you get the dribs and drabs from like fucking Perth and then fucking
Yeah,
From
Adelaide,
all
maybe.
the other countries where people are watching, like Bali or something
Yeah.
like that.
Well, then you got fucking New Zealand. Like,
New Zealand, yeah.
yeah. There's a pretty big.
Fiji, Papua New Guinea, it's their fucking number one sport. I'm sure they watch
Yeah.
it. No, but you're right. Population goes up, so
Numbers
does
go-
views.
Yeah.
Numbers go up.
But also views go up, more monies. More monies,
yeah,
better sport. More views.
exactly. More teams.
More teams. And we complete this circle. It just keeps going round and round. But yeah, that's the Speak Pipes wrapped up. And that's the podcast wrapped up. Anything else you want to add, gentlemen?
No.
Did you watch the Charlie Sheen documentary, guys?
No, I haven't actually.
I've still got half of the second
It's
episode.
good. It's good, guys. It's good
watch.
stuff. That's all, guys. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe as always. Buy the merch and follow the social medias. And we'll see you guys next week. See ya.
Yeah.